Afterword is an opera of positions, ideas, and testament. It draws from the early experiences of the founders of the Association for the Advancement of Creative Musicians as they struggled to reinvent themselves. Two longtime associates, co-directors, Sean Griffin, the director of Opera Povera in Los Angeles, and Catherine Sullivan, the theater and film artist. They are the collaborators, and they have, this week in our design residency, they've done extraordinary things with staging, with trying to incorporate two different ensembles, one ensemble that's primarily singers, the other ensemble primarily of actors and movers. And so we're seeing that the sets are actually living tableau created by the bodies themselves. So in a sense, our bodies will be the sets for the opera. Musically, I'm representing what I hear in my head. It transcends that kind of historical time and space. The Association for the Advancement of Creative Musicians, which was chronicled in my 2008 book, A Power Stronger Than Itself, the AACM in American Experimental Music, and indeed, the AACM has played a major internationally recognized role in experimental music since its founding on the south side of Chicago by a group of itinerant musicians in 1965. An extraordinary number of people have come out of that, an extraordinary number of techniques, an incredible fecundity have come out of this. So at this point, it's hard to write the history of American or even world experimental music. Well, you can't do it without including the AACM. It's also an opera of self-fashioning, of transformation, where people felt the need by transforming themselves, they could transform the culture. So I felt that what was important about the AACM were the ideas that came out of it. So people in the opera are avatars. They stand in for ideas, they can change, they can grow, and they represent those kinds of issues. They represent joy, they represent tragedy, but they don't represent specific historical characters because this isn't a history, it's not a narrative. So what you've got are various people presenting these notions through sound, through movement, through lighting. All these elements cohere and sometimes they conflict. Since there isn't a linear plot or story, many people will take their own notion of what the moral of the story is. And that's really what we want. We want it to be quite open-ended, while at the same time presenting a new view on how a certain group of African-American people change their lives and the lives of others around the world.